Hi sir, we're here from the sheriff's office just conducting a welfare check. Apparently one of your neighbors haven't heard from you in a while, so they called us down, just wanted to check on how you're doing. Yeah, no, you do seem in great condition, sir, so we'll let you be, but I guess just nice that you have some neighbors that care. Sorry for disturbing you. I'm not sure who it was, sorry. I'm not sure who it was, but somewhere there. Alright, take care, sir, take care. What is this? Got a panic, a lot of call-outs, hold on. Check this on the MDT real quick. Okay, whoa. Alright, River City Bank, robbing the bank. Duffel bags with guns, robbing the bank. Panic button from the bank. Okay, right, there's other units heading off to that, so yeah, let's go. Light us up. Right, over to the bank, let's go. Plenty of units from the county and city actually heading over to the bank there, so let's head on over ourselves. Right over the roundabout there. Heading towards a highway. Where's that? Freedom? Freedom way, I think. Alright, we'll take right around this road here. Another unit heading the other way, so I guess let's go around this way. Freedom Avenue near the power plant. Oh wow, they've gone far already. So, a couple of units at the bank. Security guard there. Okay, let's attach onto the pursuit anyways. Okay. Hey, escalating this morning there. Plenty of units involved in this. Yeah, you can see them right up there down the road. Plenty of units, and it looks like they're going onto the highway. Freedom Avenue near the DOT building. Okay, I think they're still heading onto the highway, right? Yeah, we're on Freedom Avenue now. Heading, what's this, east? Yeah, it looks like units heading up on the highway. Okay, so heading highway north. So passing the 906 marker northbound. Yeah, that's up there in the red classic there. I see them. Yeah, that's them. That's them. Got the whole department on them now. At least the civilians are pulling out of the way there. Dump truck on the bridge as well, pulling out of the way. Quite luckily for them, or actually us, it's not rush hour traffic. Taking the off-ramp there down onto Riverside here. Heading near the landmark bridge, yeah. So they're heading down Riverside. It'd be great if we can get some spikes up. Ollie, can you call some spikes in the radio maybe? Or possibly a roadblock? Continuing down Riverside. At this point, they're heading straight back to the bank, it seems. We're using the middle lane here as well to at least kind of not disrupt traffic as much, even though there isn't that many people out today. But you can see how many units are in the pursuit. We've got pretty much people from every department around the county. Okay, so they're not heading back into the city. They're heading into the industrial district there. We've got some traffic up ahead, which hopefully will clear out of the way there. And yeah, we do have a spike up ahead. Yeah, spike's up ahead. So we're going to slow down here. Spike's up ahead. Oh, spike successful. Spike successful. Okay, they've hit one spikes. Front left, I think. Front left has been spiked successfully. Got a unit up here blocking off the tunnel there. SWAT is en route to the highway. Understood, understood. Nice if we can get some air support up here as well. Okay, so heading up onto the highway now for the second time there. Let's take this lane here. We're going to stick in the left lane for now. Now, from what I've heard, SWAT is up here on the highway. Yeah, SWAT is positioned up here, postal 1100. They're going to try and join and at least attempt to slow down the vehicles. We're not going fast. A Bearcat could very easily, at this point, keep up with the vehicle and attempt a pit maneuver. Our problem is the fact that they're all armed in that vehicle, and they have shot a security guard, from what I'm hearing over the radio. So we want to be cautious. We don't want to approach. Yeah. There's the Bearcat up there. There's the Bearcat. We're going to hang back a bit as the Bearcat. I'm not sure on their plans there, whether they're going to go in front, behind, try and pit them. Not sure, but we'll hang back and watch what they do. This is some civilian traffic waiting there. Right, so the Bearcat's now taken primary in the pursuit, following along. Okay, so onto the bridge now. This honestly would be the perfect place to attempt a pit maneuver, which it looks like they're doing. Actually, they're trying to get alongside and push them into the barrier. It seems like the Bearcat's being pushed into the barrier more than the actual car. Nope, the car's been... I'm not sure what's happening. Oh, they're against the wall. Okay, they're against the wall. Yes. Okay, that's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. We're going to just park up there. My, oh my. Let's get the sirens off here. Gosh, this is loud. Right, yeah, vehicle's completely surrounded. We've got SWAT up there. Plenty of units behind here. Let's go and move up a tiny bit there. They are surrounded. I can't say how many people are in the car. Let's move up here. 1, 2... What is this? Yeah, you're not going to get out there. There's two in the car, at least from what I can see there. 2 in the car. We've got SWAT up here. We're not going to approach. We've got plenty of units, so it's not worth getting shot at. They haven't really got a choice. We're on a bridge, so they could jump off the bridge into the water and hope they can swim, but in the autumn temperatures, I'm not sure they're going to get too far. Units there crouching behind their vehicles. It isn't really anywhere to go. I do worry about crossfire here, but I think it should be okay, given the fact that they're going to be coming out of the driver's and passenger left side door, so shouldn't be any crossfire from that side at least. Oh, and they're out into the river, was that? Yeah, okay, we need to get some people down there to the lakeside. There's still one in the vehicle, though. Still one or two in the vehicle? Still two in the vehicle. One running, one running, one running. Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. I really cannot get a clear shot on them. There's still one inside the vehicle, right? Yeah, there's still one inside the vehicle. Or two? One? Two? SWAT's dragging them out. Okay, and they've dragged them out from that side. All right. There's one in the river, right? One in the lake. They've got them in the vehicle. They've got the one down there. I feel like we need to go over to the lake. They've got two in the lake. Hold on. Ollie. Hop in the car. Let's go bring the car around to the fishing docks. If we can get out of here, then... I mean, they could rebel now. If they're not under the bridge directly, though, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get them. I'm not even sure we can get our car out of here, though. Yeah, can you move that charger up? Yeah, okay. We can just follow them out of here. All right, perfect. And around that suspect on the ground. My gosh. What a pursuit that was. Yeah, let's head to the fishing docks. And hopefully, I mean, there's not really many places they can swim to. So if we head to the fishing docks, I'm not going to jump in, but... I mean, we should be able to catch them as soon as they get out of the water. It's going to be freezing anyways, so... Yeah, if we just pull in here, another unit already waiting. Yeah, I think there's some units on the coast over there on the bank on the other side. But, yeah, there's also a drone in there, I think that is. Suspect jumped off the bridge, has been placed in custody. 9042, where's that? Oh my, how'd they get over to housing suburb so quickly? So is that all in custody then? The one on the car's been apprehended by SWAT. There was one that ran on the bridge that was shot by officers, and the other managed to swim. How did they swim over there? I gotta say, that's impressive, honestly. All three in custody. Code 4. Jeez. I guess during pursuits like this, there's a lot of confusion over the radio when there's so many people attached. Yeah, I can transport if you need to. Sure. Oh, you've got one in the back of your charge. Did you get your charger high-centered? That's some questionable parking there. Yeah, you can hand them off to me and we can take them in if you want. Okay, have you got their weapon bagged up, or who's got that? Okay, yeah. Are you able to either drive over? Yeah, actually, can you just follow us over, and that saves us transferring it to my car? All right, thanks. Okay, we'll take them over. No need to head over there since they've already got transport, so we'll take them down to the police station, holding cells, and the other officer will take the evidence as well. Right, EMS is now treating the patient that escaped through the lake. Fair enough. I mean, I would not have been crazy enough to jump. What was that? Probably like 30, 40 meters? Okay, maybe not. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but still, that's a high jump. Down into the lake and then swam probably a good few hundred meters off to the closest shore. Gosh, you remember how slow these street sweepers are once you're stuck behind them in traffic. All right, let's take them down. They've got so many years behind us as well. In we go. Yeah, my first time at the police station with these new fences around the place. I guess it's a nice, neat addition. Thank you, sir. Right, we'll go and pull in. I think there's a charger. I'm not sure where the charger went. They should be following soon with the evidence. Thank you, thank you. Right, let's try and fit you through the door there. They're going to get them checked in. Should have the other two following. Oh, actually, probably they're going to be a while since I believe they're being taken for medical checkups. What an afternoon. What an afternoon. All right, I think we just drive straight forwards and this opens. Yes, we need one of these at the sheriff's office. That's nice. Right, well, back to the housing suburb we go. I think we've got a couple more welfare checks to complete this afternoon before shift ends. Yeah, what a day that was. And look at all the units now parked up at the police station, getting their evidence in.